Okay, are we live? We're live. Hang on, let me just... Hopefully this works. If I refresh the YouTube chat and then if I type in A, does that show? Don't think it does. That's that's unfortunate. What about the Twitch? Thing is about YouTube is that you need a YouTube works. Twitch even works. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. No, well, we'll keep going. I'll just have my YouTube chat here. Yeah, I can just never get the thing working. I tried refreshing it, like a dedicated refresh thing to get the live, whatever's live, but that's not what's happening. I'll try once more. Oh, there we go. Okay, so perhaps I just need to refresh whenever there's a one in there. Problem is, though, it's shown twice. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right, that's that fixed. Yeah, apparently I just need to stream for a bit and then wait for the YouTube API to catch up. Anyways, I've divvied around for way too long. I should definitely make this thing resizable because I'm looking at OBS and it's way too big, but oh well. Right, what was I doing? Yes, combat fixes and improvements. So, currently there's a problem. I mean, there's multiple problems, but this is the main one. We'll open up our battle scene test. Well, first of all, these aren't red. They're supposed to be red, but as you can see, these guys are only wanting to attack Axel. This is because Axel's name starts with an A, so he's the first guy on the list. Fortunately, I have... let's just check out the call stack. So this will be in here. On spawn button pressed. So this will start combat, roll initiative, and whatever. So here's the thing here, but then the signal here isn't being emitted combat started because the exception here happens here. So what that means is that, yeah, this doesn't get put in. Error here, and what that means is that this just isn't changing colour. But we'll fix the other thing first. So here's the offending method. So as you can see, there's one target, and it only changes if the priority is higher than the highest priority. Now the default behavior is it attacks them, but everyone has a priority of 1. Yeah. I might change this later just to make sure that sort of add up the priorities and then do sort of RNG choose or whatever you want to call it. So let's do that then. So bar some probability equals 0. Then some probability equal plus equals priority. And yeah, all of this is well, so no, this isn't going to work because we're doing that. Just trying to think what I'd want to do here. Put the sum probability of here, and then var skill probability equals a dictionary of active skills. And float. Wait, this gets skill priority, that returns an integer, yeah, it returns an int. This priority is, yeah, it gives a max, comparator's max of whatever. So, yeah. So we're going into a loop too deep, and we have to do this. We'll see how it works. If the frame rate drops like ridiculous amounts, then we'll probably see if we can simplify it a bit. Yeah. So some probability plus equals priority. I'm also going to change these probabilities to priority just to make things more accurate. This as well. Skill sum priority. Then skill sum priority add key. Yes, skill 0. No, this shouldn't be a dictionary then. Should be an array of a sparse array, we'll call it. No, we'll make it a list. No need to make it an array. Then it would be some priority skill. That's an integer. So instead of a priority, it's going to be a probability. Do I want to do that? Well, if the thing can't be used, then it's just going to have a probability of 0, so that's not a problem. And then maybe if we want to make battles a bit more difficult, we sort of multiply each priority by a given thing, so that the more optimal play will be more likely to be chosen. In which case it would have to be a float rather than an int. So you can add an int to a float, but I am going to cast it just to be on the safe side. Cast is redundant. Okay. That's fair enough. I thought there was going to be some sort of floating point jiggery pokery going on, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And then to do implement difficulty selection modifier. Don't think we need this either. However, the player should be selecting the best one anyway. So this should be for the enemies. So, hang on. Gonna open up Zim, just for somewhere to paste it. Then I undo all this because... Okay, this is about as far as it goes. That's fine. Or maybe not. Yes. So this is perfectly fine for the... Oh, no. Yeah, the skill, these need to go. I probably should just git reverts, but I think we're at the end of it now. Okay, so this will be set next action, but this would be in the player entity or allied entity. So I open up allied entity and then we can override let's go a bit upwards. Override that. And then all of this we can take out here and then plonk it in here. Make this abstract. Then these two are fine. Then enemy entity will need to override set next action. And then we paste what we've already done here. And I can just get that away from Sim because that's where the opening cutscene's going. Yeah, also I'm not entirely sure where I want to take this. If it should be a fuck? Whether it should be a roguelike or not. Currently, I'm leaning towards it being a more traditional dungeon crawler like Etrian Odyssey rather than Baroque. But yeah, it's one of those things where you have to start making a decision because the whatchamacallit's taking shape. So skills and priority add is that. Then far skill roll equals d.randf multiplied by some priority. So randf gives a number between 0 and 1. Then for each bar skill in skill sum priority, no, I'm going to call this KV, key value, because it's not the skill. Skill equals KV dot item 2, but before that, if the skill roll is beneath, yes, if skill roll is, no, because then I need to go for it backwards. If there's a, no, skill roll is greater than or equal to, no, less than or equal to KV dot item 1. So if we roll 0, we want to get the first one. If we roll 0.9 by still priority, we want to get the last one. Yeah, that's true. Okay, and then so here's our skill. We want to break out of the loop once we've found it. Then something tells me we can reuse this. We need to store them in memory rather than regenerating them. Ah, well, it's not too bad. Here are our target candidates. Yeah, get those, and then need to work out what the actual size of it is. So if it's the first in the if it's the first, then we'll need to bar first skill equals true, and then here we would say first skill equals false. Var total skill priority equals what does get possible targets do? This means it's going to prioritize. I need to make sure that the AoE skills, when we calculate their priority, it handles all of them rather than for each one. Get possible targets. That should. I think that does handle AoEs, but I'm not entirely sure. Equals. If it's the first skill, then kv dot item 1. But if it isn't, then hang on, var previous skill priority is 0. So this will be kv dot item 1 minus previous skill priority, and then previous skill priority equals item 1. Then target index equals total, no, it's gd dot randi, no, not randi, rand f multiplied by the total skill priority. So that gives them from 0 to 1. And then we need to multiply it by the count of target candidates. So if there's 0 target candidates, then there's no target candidates anyway, so that's kind of a moot point. Then if there's so if there's 3 target candidates and we roll, say, I know 0.66, that gets multiplied by 3 to 2, whatever, and then we turn that into an integer. So the only thing is that if it rolls 1, then it's going to be 3. But that's only if it rolls exactly 1, which is very rare. But it does happen. So it would be something like this. If we clamp it. Also, I don't know, like, it's just how that math f has to be a lowercase because uppercase f is the C# thing, and apparently Godot can't do anything better. Or just call it GD math. I mean, come on. Okay, so we need to cast this to an integer. Then clamp it between 0, which is fine, and then target candidates dot count minus 1. That handles the case of it rolling exactly 1. It's probably not going to happen, but there's a 1 in 2 to the power of 32 chance that it does happen, which is yeah. And then break at the end. target equals, so this will be an entity, it will be target candidates. Target index dot take? No. Don't think you can do that with an IEnumerable. Or maybe you can. No, you can't. Hang on. C# IEnumerable. What do we got? So frozen set to... I probably will have to convert it to array and then go from there. Oh no, here we go, element at. That's what I want. There we go. And then we have a selected skill. No, we don't. gd.print dollar entity name using selected skill dot skill name on target dot entity name. Just want to check if it actually works because it's probably not, given it how complicated it is. Fortunately, all of these have about 1 or 2 skills anyway, so it may look like it's going to be slow, and it might be, but I don't think it'll turn out that way in practice. If an enemy has, like, I don't know, 100 skills or something, or if we're using 100 enemies, then yeah, maybe, but I don't really foresee that being the case. Right. Well, they are attacking different people. But it's not showing in the output. Oh yeah, here we go. They do like attacking Shinri for some reason. I wonder why that is. Even after he's dead. Which is rather odd. Shinri's the last guy on the list, though. So I don't need to... Yeah, I don't need to multiply it by the total skill priority because we already have this thing here. So we could just get a random target for the skill, or we could actually, you know, do this properly. So we'll need to create a sort of sub a sub calculation. Right, how am I going to do this? So this gets a random target, but it might be that, you know, the target's dead or whatever. Plus the actual get possible targets, it doesn't, it somehow returns dead targets, which is not entirely sure why that's the case. I reckon we may need to do this slightly differently, so we'll make an inner action probability table. Now make it a class. Because we'll be using a list. Will we? I reckon we can make this into an array. Yeah, it's this. So... okay, so public list of active skill base. Entity. And no. Float. Something like that. So the skill we're using, the target, and then, yeah. Equals a new list of this. Then public void add active skill based skill entity target float probability. And then skill use probabilities dot add skill target probability public float sum probability is going to be skill use probabilities dot sum of x into x dot item 2 free, even because we're one indexing it, because .NET we have to cater to the Visual Basic babies. That's what it's called. Is it Visual Basic or Audio? VB, Visual Basic, yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, got a little less gain on my mic. Maybe that's a bit warm. Hot. Warm? Loud. That's what I meant to say. We want to roll skill. Random number generator. No, we don't need to do that because we just get the item and get the skill and the target from there. What we can do, however, is public void roll entry. Then roll entry, new random number generator. We can generate this. Right. Bar roll. The roll would be rng.randf multiplied by some probability. Then for each bar entry in skill use probabilities. Oh, before I do that. Bar probability count 0. Probability count plus equals entry dot item 3. And if that takes it over our roll, or equals it, return entry. Return entry dot item 1 entry item 2. Then throw new invalid operation exception. Skill usage probability table is either is most likely blank. Right, that sorts that out. So in here, instead of having our sum priorities in here, all we have to do is, well, first of all, var action table equals new action probability table. Action table dot add skill candidate priority. don't need this skill priority or the sum priority because they'll be put into the table. Then all we need to do is bar action equals action table role entry. Selected skill equals action item 1. Target equals action dot item 2. Bye Sal, hi. Glad you could join me. So that should solve it. Right, let's see how that works now. This should solve it, attacking Shinri all the time. Should. Just wait for the okay, they are attacking Shinri a lot, but not as much as they used to. They are attacking dead people, though. That's a problem. Yeah, it's a lot more spread out. I also want to take a look at... Yes, this is the main scene. I want to take a look at what this action table looks like in anger. And Godot Editor's crashed because of course it has. Right. That is not the breakpoint I want. This is though. Right. Action table. There's an action probability table. There's 9 of them. Which is going to be 9. Okay, that's odd. Active skill wait. Active skill switch row, and of course the item 3 is 0. So yeah, that's attack everybody else, which makes 6, plus the 3 other skills, your defend and what have you. Yes, that would add up to being, so this is defend. Maybe I want the defend skill to have at least some priority. But well, either way, Godot Editor's crashed, so we're gonna have to restart it. It sucks, but unfortunately that's how it works sometimes, how it goes. Oh. Hello. Yes, you up here. Come on, get up here. God, this is such a pain in the ass. Right. So now we need to, so there's a thing in possible targets where we're getting dead people. So yeah, you can see here, it's party, all party members. So bar can target inactive. Shit. Can target allies, can target enemies. There needs a prerequisite then, which is going to be in the modifiers. No, I took out all the prerequisites, didn't I? Shit. Let's use arrow rain. Yeah, skill prerequisite, but that's... Wait, they're right here. Skill prerequisite result is what? Satisfied. So if not get prerequisite results, caster dot all x into x equals true, because x into x just doesn't really make sense, right? X dot, no, it's x dot satisfied. Yeah, leave it like that. If none of the if any of the prerequisites aren't satisfied, then we'll want to return an empty array. Right. So this will be into skill targeting. Export protected bool target inactive, and then we'll extract a property out of this. And get up here, yep. Honestly. Radio. So all target entities, and then instead of returning these, we'll set all target entities into this, and then we can we'll need to break as well. Then return all entities, all target entities dot where x into x equals x XOR x dot is active XOR targets inactive. Use a bunch of unassigned variable. Yeah, that makes sense. Even though sure. If all target entities dot count is equal to 0, and just return all target entities because it's an empty collection as it is. Right, that should make it so that so if we build this, there should be another one seen here saying targets inactive, and then we can set that to on or off. Yeah, you think that it'd be fixed in the whatchamacallit, but it's not the case. It's still taking bloody forever to run the files. Yeah, just gonna wait for this to not be grayed out. Okay. So arrow rain, yeah, target's inactive. That's going to default to off, and I haven't put in any resurrection spells yet. So yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah. I reckon these active skill roguelikes will probably just change into active skills, to be quite honest. There's no real way for it to... Oh, what am I talking about? Right, so there shouldn't be any more targeting dead people. Just gonna wait for it to run, because oh, here we go. Is it gonna? Yeah, finally. Shinri, Regis, Shinri, Regis. Regis, Axel, Hacker, Axel. Oh? It's crashed. I think it might be because the attack happened, but then we just, or rather Hacker, no wait, we just died because of the, oh, I don't know. Oh, god damn it. Gonna have to kill it. Don't know what happened there. Object reference not set to an instance or an object. So this is in the allied entities, which is this get skill priority, return comparators max, then. So this is where the thing gets in, but the X null? So that means that one of these things, combat comparisons, is going to be null, which is... Fuck. It could be... No, wait. It could be any skill, really. We make this back to 0. What does that mean? Why are these guys attacking as well? Entity behaviors. This is for the party members, not the so the do nothing behavior would be wait. Always satisfy requirement. Yeah, we do need to sort this out. Oh? We're still setting our next action, however, it's the target candidates. This should only target oneself. Yeah. So... it's the skill that's null. Why would the skill be null? Unless... oh, I don't know. Mr. Noob, hi! Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what could be happening, because apparently it's trying to use a skill that doesn't exist. And I have no idea why it could be possibly be doing that. Don't want that. So this is the identity. This skill is null. Why is the skill null? All skills. Union iterator, which is currently null. Yeah. Yes, I know. Here's our problem. Oh, you can't see it on your screen, but yeah, apparently close this. This all skills. Where is it? There should really be some volume normalizing on SM player. Audio. Enable the audio equalizer. Global volume. Use software volume control. Volume normalization by default. Maximize the volume right to certain sound if we oops in this. Okay, we'll try that. Where's all skills? It's in the base class. Find it. Equipped skills, .union basic skills, and equipped skills is an abstract base get. However, if we go into our allied entity, equipped skills is a new active skill base 8. So that's why. Oh. That's a bit loud. BGM. There we go. Right. All skills dot where x into x is not null. Actually, that right here, if I can put that in entity. Right, let's just sort that out. Bloody null pointers, it's what got that, what they call it, crowd strike. It's what caused the, caused that to brick everything, so yeah, they are ubiquitous. So yeah, you can see we're actually getting our skills up now, so one problem is though is that we're focusing our attacks on the Taco Dachi. And also we're attacking dead dudes. Are we? Yes, yes we are. So we're just getting random ones. Okay. Right. So enemy entities are fine, so we don't need this yet. We would like it here though. Doing that. So we're focusing the taco, which is to be expected. And then we're all... Yeah, it needs to sort of recalculate what's going on. And then we've got this crash that happens randomly for some reason. Axel wants to use an attack, but... Oh, I don't know. It says here, Axel using attack on watermelon. Shinri, yeah, Flayan Hacker, then Shinri attacks, but then what's causing this crash? Or freeze or hard lock? Ah, well. So our target would be targets dot targets gd dot randi percentage targets count. So if targets equals new list of entity with just the candidate, else if mathf dot is equal approximately to candidate, no, it's not, it's priority, target highest priority, targets add candidate. This needs some brackets. Can't convert from long to int. Well, targets.count is going to be an integer anyway, so if you modulate something by an integer, then you should be getting an integer, but an int, but apparently we have to cast it explicitly. Okay. Right, so we should be attacking random targets now. There we go. We're attacking random targets, which is not great, but yeah, I do need to buff the party's stats, starting stats. But we can easily do that. Yeah, Takodachi, Watermelon, Takodachi, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Also, I don't want to use Hololive mascots for the whatchamacallums. Maybe in a later patch expansion. Yeah, like this is gonna get an expansion. Oh dear. Right, I want to add some targeting lines just to make sure that... Mainly because... yeah. Unfortunately, though, the targeting line is also a thing in... Is it the battle scene? No, it's this party UI, yeah. So, action line. We'll call it, yeah, action target line. So, so let's add a child node. Now, unfortunately, there is no control equivalent for a line 2D. So we're going to need to set our action line. Why am I putting the name in here? It's just a control. Right. In here. But of course it's in a it's in a panel, so this VBox container is, yeah. Stick it in the margin container and then it would shrink to top. There we go. And then we can put the line 2D here and just transform it so it's back here and then just put it, no. Yes, put it. Bloody numblock. Why is it when I try and drag something, it just doesn't... Oh. I don't know if it's a 4.3 beta thing. But of course, because we've got one of these in here, it's gonna... Pain! Pain, Pecco, because it clips its bloody contents. Oh, for God's sakes, why is this so painful? Yes, because the portrait is here and it needs to be clipped, otherwise the portrait's going to be shown all the way down here because reasons. So... we're going to have to try something else. Just check. Yes, clip children, clip and draw. So we can't have this as a child of this. Which means that... add a control. And just have it like that. Shrink to sensor on the margin. Then onto there. Then we have a targeting line, but we also need a set of action lines. Um, just have a node here. Action lines. So pull this out, and it's supposed to go like that. But how do you differentiate between enemies and friends? If it's red, it's hitting an enemy. If it's green, it's targeting a friend. Simple. Right, I know that there's a Bezier curve. I know that there's a way to model Bezier curves, but I'm not entirely sure where. Oh, here we go. Bezier's curves and curves. Yeah, quadratic Bezier, blah, 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 blah. So it's not a line 2D, it'll be a path 2D. And it's crashed. Because fuck this engine. Oh, this is just annoying. Drawing Beziers is not easy. You need to be converted to some form of segments. Difficult, however, without creating a high amount of them. Curve2D.tessellate, which... Okay. We'll call this action line origin. Battle scene, yes. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong bloody... Had it on my bottom monitor. Oops, sorry. I reckon we could pull the things as paths and then do that. So action line. And we'll have a path 2D. Call this an action line. Right, and then make this transform to 680 by 766. Yeah, close enough. So 88. Okay. Don't worry about these. I don't think they'll show up. They don't show up here. So why is it taking so long just to save one bloody thing? Is there something wrong with the Path 2D node in this particular version of Godot? Fucking hell. Right. So what I want is... yeah, start off with that and then we add another one. Position... oops, other way. I want a sort of a... what do you mean there's nothing to undo? There's this bloody thing in here. Oh, you've gotta be fucking shitting me. Apparently I can't. See, I don't want it to look like this. Because that looks fucking awful. Condition action level greater than 0 is true return. Off. Peter pause, Peter... oh, fuck. You know what? Screw it. Reset everything. Oh no, it just doesn't want to reset because... God forbid we can have nice things. Of course I can move it, I can fiddle about with everything else, but I just can't get rid of anything because... right click to delete point. Fuck it. And I can't delete the actual path because it doesn't want me to. Fuck it, I'm reloading. Doesn't seem to be anything that's... well, I don't know. Right. Delete point. There we go. Wasn't so bloody difficult now, wasn't it? So this out needs to be, yeah, like negative 200 by 0, and then this one should be down as well. No, I don't want to make another one. And of course, And of course, yeah, of course. We try to add another one and it just completely screws up and nothing can be done. So we have to just reload the entire project because nothing fucking works. I love Godot. And it's just hanging because it doesn't want to be reloaded. Right, don't touch the curve. And of course, it's right. There's nothing that lets us. There's no on curve update thing. Maybe draw? Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. So let's add ourselves a script onto here. We'll call it action line path 2D. Instead of test, it's going to be in UI. Or maybe, no, not in scenes, in scripts. UI, battle, action line. Right. And then we're going to need a path 2D. Not another path 2D. What am I talking about? Line 2D. Is there a way to draw it? No, it doesn't seem like it. It's just that. If I was to run this scene, what does the curve show? Curve's invisible. That's fair enough. Right. Export. No. I need to check this line to D. Default color, which is a color, fill, gradient. Right. Export private gradient from player gradient get private set from enemy gradient is public. Okay, and then override draw. Then it would be get no private line 2D line enter tree base enter tree line equals get node line 2D line right. So if it's curve 2D tessellate, which gives us a packed vector 2 array, so bar points equals tessellate. So it's curve dot tessellate even length. Max stage is int equals 5. Tolerance length length. With almost uniform density, max stages controls how many subdivisions curve face spins. Each subdivision splits it in half, so mean up to 32 subdivisions per curve segment. Yeah, that's alright. Tolerance length controls the maximal distance between two neighbouring points where the segment has to be subdivided. That's alright. Then line dot points equals points. Okay. Fire this up. And it shows. Right, that's good. So then public void set line from entity display A, entity display B. Entity display is a panel container, which is abstract. Allied entity display and enemy display, that's good. Right. Public abstract vector 2 action line origin. Get. Right, and this width curve is going to be something like that. So it looks more like an arrow. If a no wait, it's line dot gradient equals a is allied entity display from player gradient from enemy gradient. Then on the path it would be export public float control point y delta. We'll set these gradients as well. So from player should be a blue. That'll do. And from enemy should be red or orange. Because blue and orange looks good. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So the curves points. Let's have a look. Curve 2D. So, line, no, it's not line, it's clear points. Curve, clear points. Curve, add point, A dot action line origin. New vector 2 0 bar from player equals this. So the in is vector, no. Yeah. Out, which is this one, is new vector 2, 0 from player negative control point y delta. Control point y delta. Yeah. And then curve add point b dot action line origin. Don't need to do any Bezier things. And then finally cue a redraw. Right, so our identity display now needs to wait to get its action line origin. So if we go back to our UI status, it's going to be, if I can find it, come on, here we are. Right, get node action line origin. No, it's get node control. Action line origin's the name. Dot global position. And then enemy entity display, which is gonna be nowhere. No, wait. Enemy entity display. Oh. Right. Enemy dungeon symbol? No, it's this enemy display. This. Make a control, and once again we'll position it like that. Size is going to be 0, and yeah, position it like that. Targeting line origin. Not targeting action line origin. And then finally we can go into here, this enemy display. Implement the abstract class. Get node of type control sprite slash action line origin dot global position, and that's that. Right. So we go back to our battle scene. This thing. Now I want to save this as it's seen. Just so I can make changes and have them propagate a lot. We'll call this the action line. Technically, it should really be in battle, but I don't know. I can move it later on if I need to. Right. I'm going to use 20 of them. Then public void no. Right, and then in this battle scene here. Combat. We need to get a way of when an entity's targeting another one, so on entity change target or something like that. However, I'm not entirely sure. Signal, combat started, entity active state change times. Okay, so something like public delegate void entity that's not active state, entity action target changed event handler entity caster entity target. Right. Then in this battle scene there's gotta be of course you can't drag him because the mems. Yeah, okay. Next action changed event handler, skill to next skill, but there's no target. Just this. No. Yeah, just next action. This shouldn't be admitting a signal because the set is protected. So this needs to be in this set next action right here. No. Yes. Oh, piss off. I don't want to list. Target. No. Entity. Target. I'm going to find this in files. But you can't see that because reasons. Time to next action change, time to next action change, on next action changed. Right, this identity displayer. Ah, yes, this is the... We're getting somewhere with this. Right here. And it's the same in the enemy display. So on next action changed, all this has to do is relay the signal up, which will be handled by the battle scene, and then that will draw the targeting line accordingly. Yeah. It'd be great if they had their own targeting line, but it's just not possible. It's because the thing clips all its children, and then I'd have to rejig the whole structure of this, and that's going to be more trouble than it's worth. Much better to just make sure all the positions are wherever they need to be. So, public, delegate, void, action, changed, event, handler. Next action changed event handler, and then this will be active skill base, action, skill, entity, target. Emit signal. No, it's yes, emit signal. Signal name dot next action changed. Next skill. Target. This has to be an active skill base. Because you don't want to... You can't actively action a passive skill. If that makes sense. You can't actively action a passive skill. What the... Okay, so next action change, which will be in entity. There we go. Right, that's that sorted. Right, now, enemy displays. This. On display entity, next action changed, which is this. Entity. Target. Emit signal. Wait. I can pull this up. Can I? Please tell me I can. Next action changed. Next skill. Target. Oops. There we go. Now in... Don't need these pins. Action, skill... No, battle scene. This is what I want. We need to iterate over player party displays. So, entity display dot next action changed plus equals on next action draw action line from entity display to target dot. I'm gonna need to get the enemy display that matches the find enemy display target. Right. Public void draw action line. Sally Jonathan, hi. How you doing? I am very close to getting what I'm trying to get at, but it's slow and complicated. Trying to do all those targeting lines, you know, like in Final Fantasy 12 and 14, come to think of it. But yeah, it just basically shows who's using what skill on what target. So draw action line. So these action lines are pooled by. Don't follow that. Here you are. So we're going to need to draw a public void. No, it's not a void. It's a action line. Next action line, and this will be get node. Action lines. Get child. By action line index +1. No. This can't be done in one line. Private int action line index bar line index equals last action line index +1. Modulo bar action lines node equals get node. Action lines node dot get child count. I'm in GD script mode and I forgot to put that there. Then last action line index equals line index return action line nodes dot get child line index. As action line. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay. So var action line equals next action line. Action line dot set line A B. Action line dot visible equals true. Now, how am I going to make it so that the entity displays next? How am I going to make it so that if it changes, there's a... I'm going to need to keep a reference to it, which is going to suck. No. Hmm. I think I am actually going to have to give each entity displaying its own targeting line, because this is... But then you'd have to do it from there and so... No. No. We need a way of getting the entity out of the entity display, and then on its next action changed, we'll want to hide it. Or if combat changes. No, if shit. No, on combat change, just set everyone's next thing to null. The combat ending, even. That should give a workaround. So, go back into our entity display. Public. Entity. Target. Entity. Get. Make this abstract. Identity display. Public. Override. Target entity. Give us target. Right. Now for the enemy entity. Please tell me there's a way of getting the enemy entity out of this. Oh yeah, here we go, displayed entity. I'm going to rename this to not displayed entity. Actually, yeah. Entity displayed. Linked entity? Yeah, actually we'll call it that. Right, so in battle scene, we can then a dot linked entity dot next action changed. No, it'll be await to signal a dot linked entity next action changed. Action line visible equals false. And then here, is there an on combat end? No. Where's this set next action? Yeah. This emits the signal. Emit signal. Next action changed. Null. Null. And then go back into here. If skill is not null, then do that. Helps with the null reference exception. And if skill's null, then logically target will be null as well, so there's no need to put that in as well. If skill is not null and target is not entity display dot target, entity display dot linked entity, so it's not using the skill on itself. Or could just do that. Okay, so we need to do this find enemy display now. Public void find enemy display. No. Because you can use it on an ally as well in the case of a healing skill. Right. Wait a minute. The enemy display and the enemy entity are part of the same scene, aren't they? Are they? No. The displayed entity will be get parent as the enemy entity, but then logically, if I want to get the entity, the display from the entity, then it would be just get its child. Right? Here's the enemy entity will display. Yeah. Enemy display. Right. So if entity is enemy entity, then entity return get node of type entity display. Enemy display. Yeah. Else entity is allied entity. Right. Return null. No, I don't want to return null. I want to return something else. Okay, so this is our player display. There's no way because character ID. Okay, so our ID. No. Player party display, we need to get that, which will be in the battle scene. Player party UI draggable, which is this to control. Right. Party UI equals get the node player party UI drivable player party I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment, which is going to be in here. Front row, back row, here are our displays, which are these. So there's gotta be a get display by ID. Yes. Get entity display. Oh, I already made that. Okay. Return party UI dot get entity display. Make that public. Now just make it a bog standard cast. Don't need to get fancy with the as keyword. Right. I think that's it. I'm just gonna see what breaks. Oh. What's wrong? Can only appear on the left-hand side of plus equals or minus equals. Huh. Okay. Entity next to exchange can only appear on the left-hand side of it. The hell? Okay, does that solve it? Can't convert null to variant if it's a non-variant type. Fuck. Shit. Why is Godot difficult like this? Fuck. It's like I've got one of those troll puzzle pieces that you know, never works properly. If that makes sense. Cannot convert null to variant. Cannot convert null to variant. The okay, so we need some sort of nullish kind of thing for exploiting them. So here's our battle scene. This is what we're looking for. This. If the skill's not null. Fuck. If Wait. If action equals null and target equals null. Why am I in this one? This one. YouTube Studio, there we go. Okay. Set the next action on there, then what? Next action equals null. Next action target equals null. Emit signal. Next action changed. Null. Null. No, that's not gonna work. Yes, we're back to where we were. Right. Which means we need wait, I think I've got it. Private static player entity null entity resource loader. No, it's not gonna work because entities are nodes. Fuck. Thought we had it. No, we're just making null action. Yeah, because this is a resource. Skill, which is a resource. So, active skill base dot null skill. Then just give it a 0. Why not? Public static active skill base null skill resource loader load right, which means we need to make another script for the null skill. This is so bloody sidetracking. Hacking to work around the whole... Ugh. Pain. Right. Then in skills, just stick this. Wait. And then if there's any other errors that come in, I just have to put in an is not null there. If not X is null skill. And that should solve it. Right, build project. No, I can't build project yet. Also, this needs to inherit from active skill base, not skill. Which means more. No! Cancel. Do not rename skill to active skill base. Do not do it. Do not do it. Fuck. Close Visual Studio. Close. Cancel. Just don't do it. Oh, thank God. Right. Implement abstract class. Woof. Okay, that's that. Right, that's that. Yeah. Set entity action. Active skill base dot null skill. No, just put null. And then in here, active skill base dot null skill. Yeah. Right, and then inactive skill base null skill. All I need to do is skills, create new resource, null. Oh, it's not in here. That's alright, we can just build it. Oops. Why is it still on Visual Studio? Why has it not gone on to Godot yet? I click here. Yeah, it turns on to the browser to here, and then there's the... Okay. Okay. And it's acting like a... Yeah. Oh dear. Why is it taking so bloody long on here? Ah. Here we go. Right. Create new resource. Null skill. Call this null. Ow, ow, ow. Skill. Not tres. Go. Right. So if we have a look and see what's broken, I reckon it's these things on whatever changed. But of course we need to play a combat to completion before we can before we know what's going on. Okay, we're not seeing the targeting lines. Oh. It should only show on the players, but it's not even showing for these. Yeah. gd.print showing action line. That's probably why. Should have put an exclamation mark there. And as always, it's right. Now let's try it. And they're still not showing. I really should be using the console for this. I mean, the actual CMD running this with the console intact. Okay, this is weird. Nobody's acting, but it's still crashed. And this is worse. This has crashed and all. It's... Oh... No. Shinri was about to attack. Okay, so... I'm guessing it might be because they were trying to get... Yeah. Okay, so it says showing action line, but the line's just not showing because... Reasons? Why is this shown twice for each one? This must be why. Maybe not print. Hiding. Turn that line. Can't see. Oh. Node not found. Enemy display relative to the battle scene. Aha! This might be why. Return. That might help. Right. Let's try it. Still not showing. Pausing and speeding up don't work because I haven't set these buttons to do anything yet. Okay, so we haven't had that infinite loop, that hard lock yet. Should end the combat, but that's not what's happening. Of course, I need to wait for this to catch up before anything can happen. Oh, here we go. Showing action line, reaches Takadachi. Showing action line. So why is this showing twice? And they're not being hidden. Yeah, the line hiding action line just doesn't show. Node not found. Sprite action line origin. Oh, right. Yeah, because this isn't in the... This enemy display scene is completely different to this not a scene, because there'd be one of these symbols there, but there isn't. Okay. That's an easy fix. I don't know why that's the case. Action line origin. And this will just be sign 0, anchored to the bottom center. Right. Of course, it still doesn't explain why the damping is showing twice. Okay, they are showing, but just not in the right spot. No, I don't know. ed.print action, no, a dot action line origin. To b dot action line origin. Oh, so we are hiding the action lines now, but only one of them. No, wait. Yeah, we are hiding both of them. Watermelon wants to attack, but the engine won't let him. Why is this happening? Oh. $12.64 to $9.57. 960 to 658 to 822 to 1440.5604. These are all right. Although I'm guessing it's mainly because I don't know if. I reckon it might be this. I'll just not handle the logic with the actual hiding, but no, still not showing. So why would that be the case? Damn it. Pause. Battle scene test, battle scene, action lines. -12, -2, 0, -200. Yes. 339471. This is your problem. I forgot to set them to... Yeah. Okay. That doesn't explain why I'm still using 2 of them at once. 2 at a time, but... Yeah. I probably should have just checked this first. Okay. Not this scene. This one. No, this one. I can understand why this might be a bit... Granted, there should only be about half of these on the screen at any given time. What is it when someone attacks and then there's... Oh my god, I have no idea. Okay, uncomment that. Now let's have a look. These are supposed to curve straight up, though. There's another infinite crush. I don't know. See if this is being called twice or not. Right. I'm gonna wait for the battle to run off, so I'm gonna dash downstairs, get some more water. See you in a bit. It seems like it's random as to what's happening, but okay. Action set. Showing action line. Hiding action line. Okay, so for some reason this is getting emitted once, but then the thing's being caught twice. Which means that it's in entity display. On next action changed. But then let's move this to the identity display. So why this first one's showing, I have no idea. It's also not hiding, which is odd. Leon attacks a taco and it crashes. No, wait for this to catch up there. This was supposed to be fixed in 4.3. This was really supposed to be fixed, but it isn't, so I don't know. Okay, so it's this that's getting called twice. Is it? Yeah. So this signal gets emitted, right? So the identity display gets hooked in. Which means... no. Finding files, which is, yeah, Control Shift O. Find all. No, that's the one where it gets emitted then. Is it this? I don't think it would be. No, I wanted to, damn it. When the entity dies, I want it to... I think same, it's always an attack. It's wrong. Okay, I'll wait to see what's the time speed changing. And if it's not fixed, it won't. It's not fixed. Then I'll probably have a look at see what's causing the infinite loop. Bit of a pisser, but oh well. Showing action line that, showing action line that. Oh, I think that solved it. Okay, right, let's fire up from here and just wait until we get an infinite loop, and then we can pause it and then see where we are. Is it fair? So we're just going to patiently wait for this thing to crash. There we go. Right. Break all. Ah, right. Here's our infinite loop. This is in set action order. Okay. Okay, so action order. When was this? Action order split. Oh, right. No, I don't get it. Drag this back to its proper spot. They're supposed to curve up into there, but that's not the case. Okay. Right. Axing the something or other. Exit tree, initialize, sprite resize, current health, max health, yes. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, the first one. For some reason the first ones just aren't showing, but yeah. Nice. You know, what am I talking about?
やりづらいぞ。普通の車が走ってるから。It's like regular cars. It's so hard to drive through them.
Oh shit, hang on. I thought I could put the always stream on the other monitor, but that's not gonna work. And I've got copy struck. No, not really. Shit, what do I want to do now? It's gotta be something. Yeah, the whole thing. Why is it not curving up? I reckon it's because we've added that one, the one to the start, but because it's known to put in that out will be meaningless, and therefore it's just being put to 0. I think. Right, we can close those. Well, not close them, but comment them out. Right, action line. curve dot set point out 0 that. I think that should do it. Still got this one. And no, it's not. Shit. So they're changing their but it's not. I think so. My headphones are on the wrong battery. Plug them in with a USB cable that looks like it has no right to be still working, but it will. Right, plugged in. Okay, so that's not working. Right. Remote, action line 5, curve 2D. Out is negative 200, but it's still not showing. It's still showing. It is showing on here, but it's not. Come on, can I have a look at it? No. Hang on, chuck it here and then. Right, curve. God damn it. Of course, it's fucking baked in. Okay, so we sent this thing out on here, but then tolerance agrees to vote for. I just tessellate without it being an even length. See how that works. Because it should look like this, but it doesn't. The hell? Okay, so now it looks like... ever-loving shit is going on now? I don't think it changed anything. No, it's tessellate instead of tessellate even then. That's probably why. Wait, this is null. This is fucking 0. That's probably why. God, I'm being a dumbass today. Okay. Where are you? Battle scene, action line. Yep, control point white out is 0. So that's 200. Save. 200, 200, 200, 200. Hey, what the hell's this? Right. That's that sorted. Now. Problem with this action line is that the next action changed. Would have to be. Oh, no, I know what I could do. That should solve it. Oops. Oh. Okay, this is weird. Oh. Because it's out of action, so it's setting our next action onto here. Which is on this. So... Yeah, this is the reason. I've still got the this first one which is showing, and then it's going to show on here, and these are still showing. Damn it. Oh. If not value, set next action null null. Then oh, for God's sakes. What have I done now? I've just loaded the wrong scene. That's what I've done. $67,128. Why is one of them being drawn? Yeah, crappy mana. Okay, not this one, this one. Pause. No, Fortunately, it's the same scene. Right, which one of these is... Okay, so all of them are showing except they're pointing from there to there because the things haven't been set yet. The positions. Okay, okay, no, wait. try this. Okay, let's try that. So we wait a frame to basically wait for all of the actions to actually, you know, get in position properly. We don't need to do it in the actual game because we won't be, you know, doing stuff on the first frame, but... Nah, see, it's still the problem. It's because this... Also, the removing of the thing on death, that's not... still not happening. Why is it still not happening? Is this thing actually being called? Okay, right. I need to do this for all of them. This is gonna suck. Right. I just need to wait for one of the boys to die. Right, current health set. So our entity is... probably Betal. No, it's Hacker that's died. Okay, go in. Equals null, emit signal. Object reference not set to an instance of an object because this is null. Okay. That's why it wasn't being called. Wait a minute. This shouldn't be happening. But I think what's going on is... Okay, so the disappearance does happen. So yeah, but... Okay, so... take this outside of the loop, and then if next skill is null skill, then do that. And now only one of them works. God freaking damn it. I see another Godot enjoyer. Ha! Enjoyer. No, I'm just having enough problems as is. Yeah. None of these things are updating, and all I've done is just put this outside of the array, so I don't know what's going on. If I change this back to equals null, see what happens there. Yeah, I'm being a bit of a... I've been butting heads with Godot pretty much all stream, so that kind of explains why I just sort of cackled in a bit of a mocking manner. Okay, that makes everything work, but I don't know. I mean, it works, so I'm tempted to just leave it as is. So yeah, when these guys die, their targeting thing disappears, which is what's supposed to happen. And when you go out of combat, it seems you're out of combat onto that. Right. And this is... oh, okay. Targets.add candidate, but targets is not a thing, because why? If priority is greater than 0. That might be one. Oh, and the YouTube chat's not showing. That is odd. It's supposed to show. Hang on. Twitch chat's showing. YouTube chat isn't. Apparently it's just lost connection. Yep, lost connection. If I hit F5 to refresh it, does it show then? Okay, maybe not. Yeah. YouTube chat widget's behaving very weird. Mainly because I'm the one who programmed it instead of using an add-on. If priority... no, wait, if not math dot is 0 approx priority, then do all this. Right, that should solve it. Right, let's do it for the enemy targeting now. So Right, to signal, get you wait for the squad for positioning helps, then position the squads onto here. There's 6 squad entities onto here, and then how do I get the enemies? I don't want to get all of the enemies at once. I don't know how to get all the enemies at once. Where would they be? Just enemy squad positions. That's not the that's not what the enemies are. It's in combat. Enemy party status. No. Enemy party. Okay. So battle scene. Combat enemy party dot all enemies. But no, these are displays. No, wait. We can get the display from the enemy entity, can we? We can display. My arm's beginning to give me grief again, but I'm gonna tough it out for a bit. Okay, all enemy. Okay, so for each enemy in that, I call this enemy in TITY. There we go. Enemy entity dot display dot next action changed plus equals this. Of course, we have to do this 100 times, but I think that's probably the best, probably the only way we're going to do it. Besides, we only need to do it once. Oh, there we go. So, 106 listeners. If it becomes too slow, then all we have to do is just change the maximum enemy squad size to 5 instead of 10. Not too bad. course we need to, why is it always like this? Okay, so they're not showing. Oh wait, yes they are. They're just not showing for the first one. It does look like a bit of a mess, to be quite honest with you. Especially when it goes to, you know, the yeah, that. Plus, this is going straight over Axel's eyes, like it's something lewd. Why am I wheel scrolling and? Oh, I don't know. Also, there's two of them. Two of them coming from the taco. Oh. Why is this one going from there to there, and then the taco goes from there to there, and then there's... Oh, this looks horrible. This looks absolutely horrible. Right. There's no targets, so... if targets dot count equals 0, then set next action. Wait. No. Where's the wait action? It should be an entity, shouldn't it? Basic skills 0, 1, 2 for basic skills, yeah. Basic skill 3. Set next action. Basic skills 3. itself. Default to wait. Else do this. Because yeah, that divide by 0. It's kind of a misnomer because we're trying to modulo by 0, but it's the same effect. Why is this changing to an enemies one? Okay. I've come close to the 4-hour mark, so that's probably going to leave it there. Yeah. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world, and I shall see you soon. Ta-ra.